Hey everybody, this is Marlene Forand. Welcome to my kitchen. This is to taste and see. Welcome back to Taste and See. Today is the Gnudi show. So now we're going to make them. It's so easy, you're not going to believe it. I'm going to show you the ingredients and take notes as we go along. We're going to start out by using 16 ounces of fresh ricotta cheese. I'm going to drain it, but you want to take all the water out of it. We have a half a cup of grated Parmigiano Reggiano, 1 whole egg and 1 yolk. We also have a little bit of fresh ground pepper. I like it spicy. We're going to use some salt. Now remember what I've told you. You've got to season your food every step of the way. It might seem like a lot, but trust me, it really isn't. And now we're going to add about a half a cup of flour. So the idea behind this is you want them to be light. We don't want to put too much flour in it, but if you are gluten intolerant, go ahead, leave the flour out and replace it with rice flour. Okay, let's stir this up. I want to get it incorporated really well before I add the nutmeg. So now that you have the ricotta mixture very well incorporated, we're going to add our nutmeg. Fresh nutmeg is ideal. Remember, a little bit goes a long way. So just a couple little shakes of nutmeg, and then I'm going to hit it with some pepper, fresh ground pepper. And we're going to finish mixing it up. Okay, now here's the technique and how to make the gnudi. I'm going to show you how to make a quenelle. So you take some in your spoon and you just keep flipping back. Flip and flip and flip until you have this shape, and then you drop it onto a floured parchment. Let's make another. Ready? And flip and flip. It's so cool, and it's a nice shape, and you saw how they finish. They almost look just like little airy dumplings. Here we go, one more time. So you just keep scooping the mixture out with your spoons. These are cool spoons. And throw them on a floured parchment. Okay, now we're going to the next step. So now we're going to make the brown butter with thyme and garlic. That's going to accompany the gnudi. If you like pomodoro sauce or a marinade, you can make that. And we are going to show you how to do that in another show. So let's get started. We're starting off here with 1 stick of butter. We're going to let that melt down. I'm going to put a little olive oil in, just a smidge, so it doesn't burn. Okay? Once we get that melted, now this is an awful lot. Each 16-ounce container makes about 15 to 20 gnudi. So this would probably be more sauce than you need, but it's a good start. So once our butter melts, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. And we're going to put in our garlic. I've got 3 cloves of garlic sliced. Fresh thyme, about 1.5 tablespoons. Put a little bit more salt, just a pinch. Now we do not want our garlic to burn. We simply want it to brown. So when this gets nice and brown, the butter's going to brown as well. It smells absolutely amazing here. So not only are you going to get a facial from this, we're going to cook the gnudi. This is a tricky part because a lot of the women in Italy, they would use their hands, flour it up really good so that it wouldn't stick to them. But we're going to try to keep it as clean as possible. So I'm going to use a spatula to get this off of here, and we're going to just gently drop them into simmering salted water. If the water is boiling too rapidly, they will fall apart. So we want a nice gentle simmer. You know they're done when they start floating to the top. So this is just a gentle simmer right now, and we're going to let them go for about 6 minutes. When we come back, I'm going to show you how to plate it, and you are just going to love this dish. See you in a minute. Okay, we're getting ready to plate. So I'm going to gently, with a slotted spoon, you can use a spider, we're going to lift them out of the water very gently, kind of let them drain a bit, and put them in our plate. I'm going to serve about 3 per person. If you want to do an appetizer, if you want to make it an entree, you can of course serve more. Okay. That's that. The butter is browning. We don't want to burn it. After your sauce is reduced just a little bit, we're going to pull it off to the side and we're going to use it later. Stay tuned. Now what we're going to do is we're going to spoon our garlic butter over the top of the gnudi. Just like that. Get some of that thyme in there, some of that garlic, little bits. We're going to use some lemon peel. A little bit of that over the top. A little more Parmesan cheese. Oops, I made a mess. And there you have it. Your gnudi patooties.